Hello my lovely Pisces and welcome back. This is your December 2022 reading. I'm Ali and I help people heal through tarot. So this is like the third time I've tried to do your video. We're definitely in the retrograde shadow period because I have had so many technology problems. Wow. Now let's see how you are coming into the month. We have I thought it was two fours, it's not. We're starting out with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So Four of Pentacles in the upright. Now the Four of Pentacles in the reverse for me is some sort of splurge, whether that's an emotional splurge, whether that is a spending splurge. I mean, it is Christmas, so I suppose we're all splurging in some way. But when it's in the upright, it's the energy of keeping all of your pentacles, all of your thoughts, all of your emotions to yourself. It's quite a stingy energy. When it goes into the reverse, it's the absolute opposite of that. Okay, so maybe be careful, Pisces, in this December not to be oversharing, overspending. But this might be a well-needed conversation or a well-needed way out of something. Okay, this is like letting these pentacles go. So whether you're about to let some words loose, let some money loose, whatever it is you're about to do, you're breaking free. Okay, we get the Eight of Swords in the reverse. In the upright, she is trapped. This is self-limiting beliefs. This is all the things that's been holding you back. Okay, so you have been holding something in probably because you don't feel good enough to do something, you don't feel worthy enough to say something to someone. There has been a feeling before of being bound, trapped, and kept stuck in a situation. Like I can't say how I feel, or I can't spend what I need to spend, which, you know, very normal. But this is the energy of coming out of that. Like I'm ready to say it, or I'm ready to spend it, whichever one that is for you. For a lot of you, this involves an emotional splurge, okay? It's taking a leap of faith where you felt trapped before, or in a place where you didn't think you had an option. There is definitely now an option, but this involves you opening up and actually letting someone in on those pentacles, so in on those thoughts that you have, because in the middle of our reading, ta-da, we have the Ten of Cups in the upright. So this is the ultimate emotional security card. This is the card of happy endings. So this is what's definitely on your mind, and it is in the upright. This is a new, with endings come new beginning as well. This is everything that you want for emotional security. The 10 is the emotional security card, and as a Pisces and as a fellow water sign, this is the type of security that makes us feel the most secure, okay? Like someone can give you money or a contract or something, and that makes other signs feel secure, knowing that you are unconditionally loved by someone, or loved in the right way, loved in the way that you deserve, a secure, slow love, just like this card represents. In this card, we have a family here and 2 kids, okay? So for some of you, this is same sex as well. I'm using one of my favorite decks in the world, which is the Modern Witch Tarot. And within this, there are a lot of same-sex couples. This is the 2.0 picketed fence. However you see your like happy ending, that's what's on your mind. And that's what kind of is at stake here with this Four of Pentacles. Am I going to open up? Am I going to become unstuck and realize the only person that's keeping me bound and stuck in this situation is myself? And that's what the Eight of Swords always represents. If she takes a step backwards, there are no swords. If she takes that blindfold off, she would realize that there are not swords surrounding her completely. It's pretty much in her head. And that's what's difficult about the Eight of Swords. And I'm sure there are many reasons. There's 8 swords. There's so many reasons, so many insecurities as to why you can't just move forward and give away that pentacle. Like, I'll tell you how I feel. I'll open right up to you. I'll tell you everything. Ooh, and we get the Lovers card. Now this was at the bottom, and it was like poking out, and it felt hot when I was shuffling. So I thought I'm just going to slide that bottom card out, which is what I did. And it is the Lovers card in the reverse. Now, either way, the Lovers card used to be called the Choice, okay? It is making a choice, but in this case, when it goes into the reverse, this is asking you also where your divine masculine and where your divine feminine is. Okay, because for me, this is perfect yin and yang. Okay, the Lovers is the yin and yang, the blessed union. When it comes together in the major arcana, there's always some sort of like angelic figure blessing the lovers. Okay, we have fruit over here. We've got this whole Adam and Eve vibe going on. We have woman and fruit. When there's woman and fruit, there's always temptation. There might have been some temptation in this. There might have been some lustful, funny business going on in this situation, which has made you held back in the past. Okay, but the Lovers card definitely talks about choices. You're making choices right now which greatly influence your future. I mean, I don't want to scare you, but that's what the Lovers card for me is always about. A choice that influences your future. And it's obviously to do with a divine union with that Lovers card. Let's pull some more Pisces. You get the Justice card in the reverse. Libra energy. Okay, so we have this, things are feeling unfair, and it came up next to this Lovers card. So we get the Lovers card and Justice in the reverse. Now that is some hard energy. It's not an easy energy to deal with. It feels like an unfair, why am I so attracted to this person? Why do I want this person in my life? Is it even, I think you're even questioning, like, it's that whole I deserve you, but do you deserve me? Like, I know I deserve you, but do you deserve me? Because with that Justice card, there has been, whether that's the universe doing some unfair, affecting your relationship, some unfair things, or your person doing some unfair things, but either way, the universe doesn't look like it's been particularly in favor of this union up until now, which is funny because we have that Ten of Cups in the middle, which is never to be sniffed at, and it is right bang now in the middle of your reading. Okay, so it's almost like we have these two sides. We have being scared to speak up, also being scared to stay in the same place. We have been scared to make a choice. And then we have the Justice card. Now the Justice card, that Libra energy, like, the universe is watching out and has your back. Okay? 100%. If you have been like putting lots of love out there and doing some lovely manifestation, yes, okay, the Justice card can be in the reverse, but it will go back into the upright at some point, and the universe is watching how you're acting at this moment. Okay? If someone else has been up to funny business, like, that will be revealed. It feels like an unfair decision. It feels like a really unfair decision to have to make this. You definitely could be dealing with a fire sign, because we have lots of fire energy that's just come out. But it feels like it's an unfair decision. Like, no matter which way you go, you feel like you're going to lose something. You're going to lose a pentacle no matter which way you choose. And the Lovers always has sacrifice. There's an element of sacrifice to this decision, as always. If decisions decisions normally are not easy, especially when they involve the heart. We get the Ace of Wands in the upright. Ta-da! Shiny new beginning. Now, this is a new beginning in creativity, in something that you find powerful, magical. Now, the thing about the Ace of Wands for me as well also represents sexual chemistry, okay? So you could have a lot of chemistry with this person. This could be someone new coming into your life, but I think for a lot of you, it could be someone new coming into your life, a new fire sign coming into your life. But for some of you, this is a reminder of why you need to open up. Okay, there is a new exciting beginning that's available to you if you open up. It's right under that Four of Pentacles. And next to it, we get the King of Wands. Which, as you can see, I think all the kings in this are ladies. I'm not sure. Yeah. So we have the King of Wands here, which is fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So you could be dealing with a fire sign. And we have the King of Swords. We have two kings in this reading, and they are very different kings. The King of Wands is confident. He is a good dancer. He is flirtatious. He or she, doesn't matter. It's just traditionally a more masculine energy. And it's funny because it's all masculine energy coming out here in these cards. Normally court cards are people surrounding you, or they represent you yourself right now. Now, when I spoke about the Lovers being in the reverse and how the masculine and feminine could be out of whack right now, there's a lot of strong masculine energy here. So you need to be asking yourself, am I using my masculine energy too much? Or am I using it not enough? And what I mean by masculine energy is your ability to say no, your ability to stand up for yourself, your ability to follow through, and your ability to be compassionate towards yourself as well. Now we have two competing kings, back to our competing kings. This could be two elements within you, but for most people, this is two people in your life, okay? We have King of Wands energy, super confident. It could be two sides of one person. Very attractive person. They're charismatic. They know what they want. They carry a big stick, their big wand with them. They're like, yes, I've got my wand. I know all about myself. Now this could be someone you're involved with. And then we have the King of Swords underneath the Ten of Cups. Now the King of Swords, air energy, completely different. Aquarius, Libra. I always forget the third one. Gemini. This could be someone who is hot and cold, someone who is very distant with their emotions, okay? They could have both fire and air in their chart, but they're like super confident but super reserved about their emotions at the same time. This is the type of person who can be very confident and appear open to other people. Like they appear like they are very open about their life, but they're actually not that open, especially about their emotions, okay? This person has an ability to put their emotions in a box, put them away, not think about them. They see things very much in black and white. This could be a different energy, a different person in your life, and it is right under the Ten of Cups. This is how the universe wants you to be as well. Okay, which is not very Piscean energy, sorry. But what it is doing is shifting your energy, okay? The King of Swords is not afraid to cut out any BS, okay? They're not afraid to cut out anything that isn't serving them anymore. They're very factual people. They're head over heart decision people, okay? If this is one person, this must be one hell of a ride within this person and for you. One, they can be super generous, make you feel like you're on top of the world, and then the next minute it's like absolute coldness. Okay, now the King of Swords can be anything from just like completely withholding emotions, to power plays, to anything to full-blown extended narcissism, but I don't get that so much for this reading, and I feel that more when the King of Swords is in the reverse, which he's not. This has been a reality check for you guys, okay? This unfair choice. You might feel as though, some of you feel as though you have made a bad choice in the past with this relationship. It comes under the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Now, the Seven of Cups is someone who has a lot of decisions to make, okay? There's lots going on. They have to choose a cup. Within these cups are some weird and wonderful things. Not all of them are good. There's always like a snake in one of them. There's like a cup of love in another one, a rose. We have some costume jewelry, a reef, a hand, a tornado. I don't even know. a whole pile of stuff going on here, okay? This person normally is very confused. They grab a cup. It's got that fairground energy of you grab something and it disappears. It's not reality and it's hard. It goes into the reverse and slap down into reality. You go with this Lovers card, with this decision, okay? You might have been looking back on the past and thinking, I shouldn't have acted so quickly with someone. Or like you've made a wrong decision in the past, and that's why you have been so afraid to move with that 8. That's why you've been so afraid to move. But now I feel like you're ready. You're definitely becoming ready throughout December. You know what your 10 of Cups is, your happy ending is, and you're willing to kind of move forward towards that this time without the same, what 7 of Cups, I'm in love, unrealistic type of energy. Sorry, that sounds harsh, but we get the King of Swords. Like, he is literally the most realistic king you can get, okay? There's no fooling him. It's like, let me check your bank statement then. Oh yeah, you're not seeing anyone else? Can I see your Tinder profile then? Like, they need evidence. They back themselves up with evidence. Yeah. 3 of Swords in the upright underneath the Justice card. Betrayal, heartbreak. This is triangulation. Okay. So this definitely could be 2 separate people for some of you. This can be someone in your relationship and someone who is on the peripheral or someone who disapproves. But this 3 of Swords is healing, okay? It's cathartic. It needs to happen. You need to pull out these swords. You're going to need to heal from the past, from past wounds, before you can move on with this. The 3 of Swords, this unfair choice, this unfair decision that has been made has really hurt you, okay? You need to spend time taking those swords out now. It wasn't your fault if it was you who made this decision to grab the wrong cup. And what I mean by grab the wrong cup is think the wrong idea, think the wrong perception, go for the wrong person, getting the emotions wrong. Okay, you might be ready now for your 10 of Cups, and it involves making a head over heart decision. Okay, if you need a conversation with this person, it's so important to feel like they are, like, feel their truth. Okay, not just see their truth, but feel their truth too. Their words need to match their actions. Your overall energy card is the Ace of Air. So there's your second ace, which is the Ace of Swords. So it's more air energy. And the Ace of Swords in this deck is the Doreen Virtue Angel cards, Angel Tarot. Get it to focus. It's a unicorn. Yeah. This is you seeing the truth of a situation. This is your reality check. This is your overall energy, Pisces, in December. Okay? Brilliant new ideas. Yes, you will have some inspiration, some new ideas. That's what that Ace of Wands is. Inspiration, new ideas, creativity. But there's also an element of a challenging new beginning, which is bringing you your 10 of Cups. Okay? This is finally seeing the truth of a situation for exactly what that is, okay? And then choosing after that to heal from it and then move on. That doesn't mean move on without this person. It just means move on from this situation. Let's see if we can get this card to focus, because it's pretty. Block my face away, see if that works. Nope. As you can tell, I'm not great with technology, but I will get there. Okay, so basically it's just a unicorn standing on a tree, spending time in nature, especially coming up to the new moon that we have. There's lots of new energy here. We have a new moon on the 23rd of December in Capricorn. Okay, that is about manifesting. You will be manifesting around about that time, and your 10 of Cups, and you should be, okay? But just remember that there are things you need to heal from. That 3 of Swords doesn't have to be a betrayal in the sense of like cheating. It can be a betrayal with anything. And when I say third party feeling, it can be someone's mum. It can be someone's sister, their brother, their aunt, their uncle. It could be anyone, but it's an interference. This is triangulation energy, okay? There has been an interference in your heart and it feels like a betrayal, okay? Or it feels sad. There's a grieving energy to this. We're going to do some love cards. Chocolates, love cards. And definitely this person is attractive, okay? There is a lot of chemistry with this person. Yeah. Okay. Let's get the difficult ones out the way first. We get the problem card of loneliness. Now, this card for me relates back to that Eight of Swords, feeling trapped, feeling alone. This person is in what looks like a jail cell and they don't see a way out. They have this tiny window that's clearly too far away for them to reach. And they're feeling isolated and alone in a situation. This is one of the problems, okay? Someone feels like they're making decisions on their own, they're fighting this on their own, they're doing all the work on their own, they're feeling isolated, trapped and alone, okay? That could be you or it could be your person. There is a fear that the other person is deceiving you, okay? Whether that's your side or someone else. We have the problem card of deception. And for me, that comes under, that came on top of the Three of Swords, okay? So either this is what you're healing from, is some sort of deceptive energy, which has been really unfair with that Justice card in the reverse, or this is your ultimate fear within this relationship, is that this person still doesn't have their cards on the table. And sometimes it takes you to put your cards completely on the table before someone else can open up. It's like that energy of like when you blurt, they're going to blurt back. And that's what we went all the way back to at the start, was a blurt, an emotional splurge. Remember? So this person is getting flowers, and behind their back there is some sort of lock and key. Yeah. You just feel like this person isn't being as truthful with you as you would like them to. Can't believe we're already 22 minutes in. Then we have, this is why I said from the start as well, that this feels hat with that King of Wands. He's definitely attractive. That Ace of Wands, that chemistry. I've said it so many times. We get the luck card of orgasm. Okay, so this is literally floating on cloud 9. You might definitely associate, I mean, it depends on where you lie with this sort of stuff, obviously what you're into. There is a lot of, especially talking about manifesting, for some of you this might be way out, but there's a lot of ways you can manifest through sexual energy. And for some of you that's heavily coming up here, okay? Especially with this self-love card. Obviously you need to, which is like, oh, you need to learn to love yourself before you can love anyone else, da, da, da. We've heard it all before, but here is another reminder of self-love. It's so important. When you find yourself attractive and you see yourself as being attractive, other people are attracted to you, okay? I know this myself, even from when I just like do my tan, do my hair, go out. Other people start like talking to me, they look at you more, they're waving at you in the supermarket, catching people's eye. You feel attractive, other people are attracted to you. Now for some of you, this person, this orgasm card is something that obviously is shared between you and that person. You have a very hot energy. But for other people, if you are interested in manifesting through sexual energy, definitely have a look. I mean, I think Teal Swan has a couple of videos about it. It's kind of one of those taboo subjects that people don't really talk about too much, but there definitely are YouTube videos surrounding that if it's something that you're interested in, because if you are, I feel like it could really work at this time, okay? Sexual energy is extremely important in this reading, and a lot of people have a theory that your sexual energy is your power, okay? And if you're wanting to get your power back and match that King of Wands, maybe reserving or utilizing that sexual energy for your own manifestation or for your own purposes might actually be something useful. Did not expect to go into that subject during your reading, Pisces. And your oracle card is breathe. Breathe. Okay, again, talking about manifesting, talking about meditating. This is talking about taking a breather, okay? Realizing that not all of this is in your control. Some of this is out of your control. There's nothing you can do about it with that Justice card in the reverse sometimes. And when you feel that way, maybe you just want to like sit down, have some biscuits, watch some TV, breathe, listen to some music, go out into nature. It's so important this month to try and keep yourself as grounded as possible and not bogged down with this energy, because there's so much new potential here. Okay, it's important that you take the time to breathe your way through it. Now, thank you very much for listening. That's us finished for today, my lovely Pisces. If you'd like a private reading with me, the link is in the description box. You can book through my online calendar or you can email me directly. But if not, I will see you next time. Namaste.